And welcome back. Senator Ron Wyden joining me here in studio. Senator, welcome.
Thanks for having me back.
You bet. First question, ICE facilities. You know, everyone says, well, we're focused on Newport. Now all of a sudden we're hearing a contractor is actually looking into perhaps having people apply for jobs for a potential ICE facility out by the Portland International Airport. What can you tell us? What do you know about this?
What I can tell you is we've been digging into this, and we've got good investigators. I'm on the Intelligence Committee, and you can't get any hard data yet about this. I mean, they talk about jobs that might be, quote, notional. But what I'll tell you, my bottom line is, as Oregon's senior senator, there is not going to be any airport Alcatraz. We are not going to have a detention facility there.
But you can say that, but do you really have any control over that?
Sure. Look at what we did in Newport. I went down there for a town hall meeting. 500 people turned out. The fishermen's wives really lobbied hard for it. And a few days later, Senator Merkley and I were told that we were going to have the helicopter back, A, and B, they weren't going to take it away. So grassroots work pays off.
It came back, but there's no guarantee it will stay, it seems, right?
It's a valid point, but I can tell you I'm going to watchdog this every single day. Every single day we're going to watch to make sure that helicopter is there. I've also asked for some data on how many helicopters are available in Oregon, so we're going to be following up.
If people feel strongly about this, they voiced it when you had a town hall out there in Newport. There's concern now that could be coming to Portland. In other words, the facility that is down at South Waterfront, that's not a detention facility. Instead, people are taken up to Tacoma. But this is talking about some place right here at the Portland Airport.
I'm drawing a line in the sand that is not going to happen on my watch. We're not going to have an airport Alcatraz.
Couple other issues. Turning to the president, ordering the destruction of 20 ships. 20 boats that were on their way to, he says, the U.S. with drugs. What information do you know about that?
Well, again, because I'm on the Intelligence Committee, I try to follow this closely. My own gut tells me there have been some war crimes committed. There's more to be done. There's investigative work to be done, but it sure looks like that.
How so?
How so is that you look like, from the pictures, that you have people who are defenseless, that we really were not threatening the United States.
Have you seen any kind of proof that these boats were carrying drugs destined for the U.S.?
Haven't seen any hard evidence, no.
Also, we're coming up to the midterms, middle of President Trump's election, why they're called the midterms, next November. The Democrats are really trying hard to win back the House. You have 435 members of the House all up for election in November of next year. What do the Democrats have to do, other than saying, well, we're not on Trump's side? What do they have to do to win?
The best politics is good policy. Now, I have folks here in the Oregon area who are seeing their health insurance premiums go up 500%. Now, we have the only practical solution, which is to have these tax credits that people could get starting in January. And the reality is what the Republicans are talking about, you're not going to be able to stand it up in time in order to get relief to people. So if you're talking about things where the second word is cost, might be medical costs, might be energy costs, might be housing costs, that's what voters want to hear about.
Senator, I could keep you all day, but thanks for the time. We appreciate you coming in. Thanks, Senator.